Good day viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel Technical News Service. Here what we have for you in today's news headlines. Cabbie shot, several homes firebombed in Gregory Park. Bloggers suspected a double murder. Neighbor stabbed during dispute over fence. Also in the headlines, man says, seasoned spliff made him rob woman. Curfew imposed in sections of Gregory Park, St. Catherine. And, road closure notice for Negril Main Road. Watch full video to get update on the latest news happening in and around Jamaica. Also remember to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop a new video. Stay tuned for details. Now the news in details. Cabbie shot dead, several homes firebombed in Gregory Park. A taxi operator is dead and dozens of people are homeless following a gun and arson attack in Gregory Park, St. Catherine on Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as 28-year-old Rainiel Horton, otherwise called Rum Punch, of a Walker's Avenue address in the community. Information is that about 3:50 a.m., Horton and a friend were sitting on a car on Walker's Avenue when shots rang out. They ran in a bid to escape, during which Horton sustained gunshot wounds to his upper body and right arm and collapsed. Shortly after, a group of men armed with rifles and handguns then made their way to where the fire victims were asleep. They reportedly threw gas oil on the houses, then set them ablaze and opened gunfire, which awoke the occupants of the households. While the occupants were escaping from the burning buildings, the gunmen opened fire at them and they had to retreat inside the burning houses, resulting in a complainant sustaining burns all over her body. The shooters then escaped in the area on foot. The police were summoned and both victims were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where Horton was pronounced dead on arrival while the woman was admitted in serious condition. The Waterford and Spanish Town Fire Department visited the scene and managed to extinguish the blaze. Bloggers suspected a double murder. A parish judge has directed investigators to either charge or release two bloggers who are suspects in a double murder by 6 p.m. on Friday. The bloggers are reportedly being held in custody at the Hunts Bay Police Station, following an incident that occurred in Burger Gully, Kingston, late last month. The men were taken into custody following the death of 8-year-old DJ Dawes, and 34-year-old Joel Lemanis of Burger Gully. The men were subjects of a habeas corpus application in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Wednesday. According to the men's attorney, who advocated that they be released from the state's custody, the individuals are not going anywhere due to their profession. They are bloggers who can be found at any given moment, Your Honor. They are not going anywhere. The police know where to find them because they are social media personalities, the lawyer submitted. Parish Judge Carlo Mason then ordered that the men are to participate in a question and answer session and are to be charged or released by Friday. Neighbor stabbed during dispute over fence. A St. James man who reportedly stabbed his neighbor multiple times during a quarrel over a fence had his bail extended to October 2 after the complainant declined suggestions to have the matter sent to mediation. The accused, Jordan Campbell, was before the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday to answer to the charge of wounding with intent. Allegations are that on July 5, Campbell was building a perimeter fence between his yard and the complainant's premises, when the complainant came up and moved a section of the fence. An argument ensued between the men, and Campbell allegedly went to his house and armed himself with a knife, which he used to stab the complainant 4 times on his hand and midsection. During Wednesday's proceedings, the complainant was given several offers to attend mediation sessions with Campbell to resolve the dispute between them. However, he adamantly refused. "You are still neighbors, and one fence separate the two of you." Presiding Judge Sasha Marie Ashley asked the complainant. "Yes, Your Honor," the complainant replied. "Would you like to go to mediation?" The judge asked. "No, Your Honor, because I spent a whole heap of money," the complainant said firmly. Meanwhile, the court was told that the complainant's medical certificate was outstanding from the prosecution's case file. Judge Ashley subsequently set the case for mention on October 2 and extended Campbell's bail to that date. Man says, seasoned spliff, made him rob woman. A man who was charged with unlawful wounding and robbery with aggravation against a female complainant says that a marijuana spliff possibly laced with drug caused him to commit the act. It was reported that on July 9, about 10 p.m., the complainant was walking along Waterloo Road, in the vicinity of Devon House, when the accused Dalton Heaven approached her, armed with a knife, and said, "I am HIV positive." This resulted in a tussle between the complainant and Heaven, who both fell to the ground. Heaven reportedly used the knife to cut the complainant on her foot and demanded her phone, after which he ran from the area. An off-duty police officer quickly intervened and apprehended Heaven. When cautioned, Heaven allegedly said, "Somebody forced me to rob her." Heaven pleaded guilty to the charges on Thursday before Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague. "We were at a birthday party playing dominoes. Some we'd pass round and it seemed as if one of the marijuana we did a smoke was laced with drug. It get me to hallucinate, Your Honor. I was on my friend's bike and he told me that I was doing some silly things that almost caused us to crash. He pulled over and I came off the bike. I don't know what came over me," Heaven shared. "Your Honor, I think I have a drug problem as this is the cleanest I've ever been. I am shameful of my actions and my behavior," Heaven added. "This was very brazen. You held a knife to the complainant, said certain things and she and her friends have to fight you off. That is quite a bit," Cole Montague opined. The defendant was then made the subject of a fingerprint order and was remanded in custody until November 9. A social inquiry report was requested. Curfew imposed in sections of Gregory Park, St. Catherine. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in a section of the Gregory Park community in St. Catherine, the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is reporting. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Saturday, August 12 and will end at 6 p.m. Monday, August 14. The boundaries of the curfew area are along Dyke Road about 1,759 meters from the roundabout to the intersection of Portmore Villa Boulevard and Dyke Road, along the train line from the intersection of Dyke Road to the intersection of the Municipal Boulevard about 2080 meters, along Dyke Road about 695 meters from the intersection of Portmore Villa Boulevard to the train line, and along the Municipal Boulevard about 1,322 meters from the intersection of the train line to the roundabout. During the hours of the curfew, the JCF is advising that all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises for 48 hours, unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Road closure notice for Negril Main Road. The National Works Agency (NWA) is advising that a section of the Negril Main Road in Westmoreland will be temporarily closed to vehicular traffic on Sunday, August 13. The roadway, the NWA said, will be closed in the vicinity of Hammond's Bakery between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Community Relations Officer at the NWA's Western Region, Janelle Ricketts, explained that the roadway is being closed to facilitate repairs to a section of roadway that has been compromised. During the period of closure, motorists traveling from the direction of Savannah-Lamar towards the Negril Town Center may turn left at the Ruby's Negril service station, travel along the Red Ground roadway, then turn right, in the vicinity of the Archer roadway, turn right onto the Chapel roadway and then proceed onto the Negril Main Road. Motorists traveling from the direction of the Negril Town Center towards Savannah-Lamar may travel via the Chapel and Red Ground roadways, the NWA said in a statement on Saturday. The NWA is reminding motorists to obey the posted warning signs and the instructions of flag persons. That's the news for today from the Technical News Service. Hope we were informative and keeping you up to date with the latest news from Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching and stay safe.